seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
The only thing I could figure out is that he's been traumatized by choosing Ben Solo, now Kylo Ren, as the chosen one and being wrong about it and being responsible for maybe creating the next Darth Vader. So that's pretty much how I played it.
It's very different because I think Luke represents to Rey in the story what Mark is to the world. He's this figure, he's this icon, and he's more separate than Han was to her. Han was like an immediate hero because she flies a ship, he flies a ship, and she wasn't seeking so much from Han. It just so happened they had this wonderful relationship, and she's asking more from Luke of herself and of the world around her. So it's different, but it's still wonderful.
Well, that's interesting because even though we discussed in a broad sense the storyline, he on the day didn't come up and say, okay, now I want you to do X, Y, or Z. He just ran a magazine, which is 12 minutes of film. And I just gave him every different variation I could think of. Surprise, suspicion, doubt, joy, fear, just because I knew it's gonna be 10, 15, 20 seconds. I don't know if he's gonna cut away and cut back, but he needs to pick just two little puzzle pieces that work for him. So if you give him everything, you know, he can decide later. That's what you have to do. You have to trust your writers and your directors. And you know, I trusted them both.
So you didn't necessarily know what was going through his head until you saw the finished cut?
Well, I didn't know which part of it he would use. Yeah, so it's very enigmatic, I guess is the word, and ambiguous. I mean, it's meant to raise more questions than answers.